Hey y'all, it's your girl Meka of Meka Divine Spiritual Guidance. In this all signs reading, we'll be going from Aries and we'll go all the way to Pisces. Keep in mind that time is fluid in tarot, so the messages in this reading could resonate for your past, your present, or your future. Also, the roles can be reversed in this reading, so take the messages that are for you and leave the rest. If you don't know your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign, check out the link down below in the description box because there could be a message in any of those natal chart placements just for you. All right, y'all ready? Let's get into it. Hey, 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 how's everybody doing? Thank you guys so much for joining me on another live. It's your girl, Meka, here Tuesday evening, hanging out with you guys to do a oldie but goodie. Their feelings and their intentions currently right now in this moment. See what's going on between you and the person on your mind. If you're here and you're new, welcome. Don't hesitate to interact live in the chat. We are all family here. And if you guys haven't found out, I'm going to go ahead and try to pop it on the screen if I can get my life, y'all. Hold on a second. I was having a little technical difficulties, but hopefully we won't encounter any problems during the live. Let's see. Can we get it up? Oh, no, guys. Oh, no. Hold on a second. Anywho, while I'm trying to work on that, hello to T Rose, Lisa, holding it down, our amazing mods here on the live, helping you guys out navigate through tonight's reading. And I see all of you coming on in, trickling on in. Tried to do a little different introduction for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm always on the prowl to find YouTube friendly music. So there we go. That's what I want to say. So we have a mini read coming up in a couple of days. So if you're interested in getting a live mini reading, I will be doing those on Thursday. Okay, not tomorrow, but Thursday. And it is going to be $20 per question. So for those of you that would like to get a live mini read, this is the best time to go ahead and book because as you guys know, there are only limited spots because your girls can't stay on alive doing mini reads too long, but this is a great affordable way for you to get your dying question answered. And the cool thing about my mini reads that set them aside from other fellow tarot readers is I dig deep. I dig deep and a lot of times I answer multiple questions on your one question and I try to get as much clarity as we can get surrounding your unique situation. So this is a great opportunity for those of you that would like to get a reading, but money's tight or you just like, hey, I just want to get a question asked really quickly. So that's the best way to do it. Also, on this live, if you guys can, go ahead and hit the like button, show your girls some love. And again, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. As you can see, there's a scroll right here. Every single month, we do pick one lucky subscriber for a free personal tarot reading. That's right. So every single month, one of my lucky subscribers gets selected for that free reading. So you never know. You never know. The next winner could be you. First up, we have Aries. Any Aries of the room? Any Aries? See, we got Lene here. Hey, Lene. Got Leslie. Good to see you, Leslie. I love the positive energy with the angels and flowers and hearts. Delaney's here. Hello, hello. Ebony, hello. Oh, who else we got here, y'all? I'm sure others are here watching silently, but we're going to go ahead and get started with Aries. For this reading, I think it'll be a good idea to go ahead and use both Oracle and Tarot today for us to get some answers. I think I want to start off with the overall energy of how your person feels, clarify that, and then go into their intentions. All right, y'all, let's get started. So you got T Rose and Aries. We got Lene, Aries Moon, Foxy LG in the building. All right. And Foxy LG is an Aries Sun and Venus. Let's get it, Aries. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aries. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me a little bit about the person that's connected to Aries. In love and romance at this time, what is that person's true overall feelings for Aries? We have the snake, competition, and enemy. The other woman, look over your shoulder. Aries, I think this is your person keeping tabs on you, seeing what you're up to, secretly trying to figure out what you have going on. See if there's any other competition that could be getting in the way. We also have the butterfly, evolving and growing, next phase, healing inner child, releasing the past. This is telling me that your person knows that they've been very toxic and they may have some things that they need to work through in order to create this new phase in their life. Let's get some more clarity on this person here and see why we're getting this first card as the snake. You know, usually the first card is the most powerful in the reading. Yeah, when this snake wants to give you an apology with the Ace of Cups. They want to apologize for whatever they've done. It could be different for a lot of you guys, but I think predominantly it could be this person not being cooperative, not yielding to your wants and needs. So, more than likely, they're wanting to apologize and say, hey, I may have not been there for you in the past, but I really want to work on things now with you in the future. So, with the Knight of Cups clarifying the Three of Pentacles, it's very much possible that your person will come in with some type of romantic gesture or offer. They may say, hey, let's go on a date. Let's spend some time together. Again, to serve as that peace offering because they really want this relationship to evolve and grow. I feel like this is also someone who's been very self-reflective. What is their intentions though? What is this person's honest intentions? Well, look at that. Their honest intentions is definitely to come back. So this is telling me it's almost like repeating the message. They intend to make a return. And guess what, you guys? They're still going to be emotionally unavailable. King of Cups in the reverse, a lot of times is like my drama king card. And I think it stirred up a lot of drama every time this person would come back because they would give very little effort. They would lack the motivation to change. They would lack the motivation to be emotionally vulnerable. And so coming back doesn't feel like much change. Are they planning to change this, Spirit? Well, I'm going to be honest. I really feel like this person is not really worried about necessarily changing a lot of things about them. They just first want you to be willing to drop your guard and not fight, not argue. They just want to make peace. They just want to make peace because they like your giving spirit. They feel like you are very generous, very kind. You're very self-sufficient, very abundant. Aries, you have it all together, and that's what they want. Yeah, they want to come in a lot of you guys with a gift or a date or something to kind of say, let's have a solid new beginning. But this is all you to drop your guard, to kind of feed their ego. This is definitely somebody that has a big pride and ego issue, and they really just want to defend their stance that I really want you in my life. So, of course, Aries, the choice is yours, but let's get some advice on from Spirit on what you should do here. We have the Page of Swords, and then we have the Chariot in the reverse. You know, I think you're still learning and still evolving and growing of how to heal from this, how to move on from this. I think a lot of you guys are not wanting this thing to move forward because you're scared of being deceived, lied to, and cheated on. And Spirit is saying, yeah, you need to really take heed to what this person has been capable of in the past. What is this Seven of Swords? I think also Spirit's telling you to sneak away. To sneak away, get away from this with the Seven of Swords to the King of Wands in the reverse. To stay stubborn with that energy of being sneaking off, doing your own thing. That would actually be to your benefit, I'm hearing. Yeah. Otherwise, it may lead to, you already know, if you were to reunite with this person, if you guys were to get back together, I can foresee a lot more conflict, a lot more issues. Considering during the time you guys have had apart, there may have been some transformations for you as well. You may have realized some things about your self-worth and value that you're just not interested in settling with anymore. And so you have to be willing to move away at times, you know, from things that are no longer serving you. Yeah. Foxy LG says, Amen. Keep it moving forward to better things. Amen. Amen. Well, we have Lene says he blocked me because I ignored his messages. Yep. He's just so draining. Very immature person here, you guys. You're dealing with obviously someone that may be a page. There we go. First card was the Page of Cups. And as far as the love, the highest they can get is a Knight, which tells me it's still very low vibrational and someone that's still learning how to love. They're still learning how to love. Yeah. Could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And I'm getting a lot of fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, and Aquarius. All right, Aries, that's what I have. Good luck to you, Aries. If that is your reading, I think you're on the right path. You're on the right spiritual path of going towards your healing. Taurus is next. Any Tauruses in the room? Any Tauruses? Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. Any Tauruses? All right, Taurus. Let's see what we got. By the way, happy Taurus season to all of the Tauruses out there. I hope you guys are enjoying your birthday season. I hope you have something exciting planned and wishing you all the best. Want to make a quick announcement to all of my Soul Tribe members. I see we got Need in the building. Soul Tribe on Saturday at 12 o'clock noon. I'll be doing a extensive dive deep into your unique situation and any specific spiritual messages and channel messages that come through that spirit wants you to hear. So it is my gift to all of my Soul Tribe members. I'll be doing a reading for every single Soul Tribe member. For those of you that would like more information on how to become part of the Soul Tribe, all you got to do is click that join button. It is $9.99 per month, but there's so many exclusive perks, including getting free readings, getting free yes and no readings, and also getting exclusive content. I'm still on the developmental phase of putting content out there, but we are definitely still developing, and that's an exclusive offer to all of my Soul Tribe members. So yeah, check it out, 12 o'clock noon Saturday. And again, on Thursday, we'll be doing mini reads following the all signs read. For those that would like a mini read, it's $20 per question. All right, Taurus, let's get to it. Hey, Leah. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Taurus. Tell me a little bit about Taurus. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that's on Taurus's mind. How does this person truly feel about Taurus at this time? We have picture, looking at pictures, missing you, nostalgia, making new memories. This person is looking at old memories. They can be reminiscing about the good times you shared because you guys may be separated or disconnected from one another at this time. It says separation, sadness, bitterness, missing you, thinking about you, uncertain future. Yeah, this is an uncertain future. So it's like, let me kind of like reminisce about the good times and also let me replay everything that happened between us because maybe I'm missing something, you know? What am I missing? What do I need to learn from this connection? That's what this person's unpacking. Spirit, tell me more about this person's true feelings for Taurus. We have the Five of Wands in the reverse. And we have the Knight of Wands. So this is what I believe is happening. I believe this person, as they're thinking about the past, they're like, listen, I don't want to fight anymore with you, Taurus. I don't want no more drama. I want bygones to be got bygones. I just want to explore the passion that we once had. Remember when it was just us loving each other, enjoying each other? The way you made this person feel was very excited. I think there's times this person really made you excited, but they also do feel like there is some very strict, healthy boundaries in place. So if they come to you, they got to come correct. This person may talk to you a little bit about wanting you to open up, and they'll tell you they've been waiting too long to hear from you. Yeah, Taurus, just drop your guard already. And that's what this person would say. Just drop your guard already. What is this person's intentions moving forward? We have the Strength in the reverse, and then we have the Ten of Wands in the reverse. This is a very insecure person. They put a lot of weight on their shoulders, or at least they feel that way. That if they come back, it's going to be a lot of work. But this is also someone that doesn't want this relationship to end. So is it worth it? I mean, with the Judgment to the Tower in the reverse, for this person, they do fear that things may end badly. You may move on from them. You may recover and really just want to move on with your life, recover from all that they have done. So what will they actually do? Are they going to take action, Spirit? For some of you, they'll come back, but just not right now. They want to be very wise and very strategic about how they approach you. And it has a lot to do with their very deep-seated insecurity. They don't want their ego bruised. They don't want to be let down by you. This is a very sensitive individual. Yeah, I agree, Melly. He's very insecure, not confident at all. Now, when it comes to passion and being there to have a good time, of course, it's a lot of fun. But when you start holding this person accountable for more practical reasons of the relationship, there could be some problems here. What advice do we have for Taurus surrounding this situation with their person? We have the Page of Wands, and then we have the Six of Swords in the reverse. For some of you, maybe some of you guys need to explore um, looking at all the reasons why you need to move on. Maybe you need to take a closer look at the past and pay attention to the red flags. I'm hearing pay attention to the red flags. Some of you are feeling a bit conflicted, and some of you are just separated, but you may have not actually totally divorced or broken up. And those that have broken up, you're still, some of you have that part of you that's having a hard time totally letting this go. So yeah, Spirit is just reminding you, Taurus, you've got to take the high road, and the most responsible way or the most responsible thing to do is heal. It's a process, and that's what I need to remind you in this reading, is that the healing journey is a long road. It's not something that's going to happen overnight. But taking those small baby steps is so important to your healing journey. And take all the time you need. There is no deadline on how soon you need to be ready to date again, or how soon, you feel ready to, um, look at talking to other people or getting into another relationship, what have you, whatever that looks like for you. Because I know everybody has a different definition of what they're looking for next. Take time to just find yourself, pour into yourself, love yourself, and remember who you are. Because sometimes we lose our sight and our vision for our own life because we get so wrapped up in what our other person wants us to be. And Spirit is saying a lot of you Tauruses, when you were with this person, you were losing a sense of your true destiny, your true values. There was a lot to be learned here, but some of us are ignoring the spiritual lesson, and we're stepping away from our core values and beliefs. So please hold on to that. Of course, you have free will, but that's what I have here. Could be connecting to a lot of fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and a lot of air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, as well as Cancer. All right, we're going to keep rolling. Thank you, Melly, for sharing that. She says, I'm proud of him. He is taking steps. That's good. Yeah, that's good. And she says, I can't go in another relationship before I am not healed from past hurts. Absolutely. I definitely feel that in your energy, Taurus, that a lot of you guys still kind of miss this person. And that's okay. Just take time. And T Rose says, thank you. It resonates. Awesome. Geminis are next. Any Geminis in the room? Gemini. Any Geminis? Don't forget, guys, to hit the like button. Show your girl some love. Thank you all so much for being here. It only takes 1 second, maybe not even a whole second, to just hit like. Y'all know I come on to these lives just about every night, so show your support, please. Show your support. All right. You're very welcome, Melly. You're so welcome, love. Melly says, Thank you from the bottom of my heart. You're so sweet. You're so welcome. That's why I'm here, y'all. I really enjoy helping. From the Goodwill to eBay in the building. And we got Mia Walker here. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, fellow air signs, let's see what we got tonight. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that is connected to Gemini in love and romance. What is this person's true, authentic feelings for Gemini? Ooh, this card just keeps coming out. It came out in the Aries reading. Some of you Geminis could be connecting to an Aries, but I'm getting the snake. Competition and enemy, the other woman, look over your shoulder. And then we have self-indulgence, self-worth and value, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. So this person is looking over your shoulder. And they really are recognizing, Gemini, that you're really focusing on your self-worth. You're focusing on your shadow work, your healing, improving yourself. And it's almost like this person has become like an enemy to you, right? You kind of maybe even look at this person as a snake, somebody that can't be trusted. And it's all because this person is not moving in the most high vibrational energy, right? Okay, so let's see. Spirit, tell me a little bit more about this person's feelings for Gemini. Look at that. We have the Magician in the reverse. And then we have the Three of Swords. Tell me about the Magician in the reverse and Three of Swords. Okay, Eight of Cups in the reverse. This is like somebody that wants to do like a Uno reverse. If this person kind of like broke your heart, caused some type of betrayal or very painful ending, they want to kind of manipulate the energy, or they want to project, or I'm getting avoid accountability. This is giving you, y'all, if you haven't noticed the community post, I did a post about manipulators, okay? This feels like somebody who's very manipulative, the type of person that will put 10 swords in your back. And then what they would do is they would come around and they would try to flip the story or narrative to convince you to give them another chance. This is also someone that will not take accountability for how things occurred here. This person could have broke your heart also due to a third party. But they're going to play the victim. Why is that? They feel like the victim. Let's say that. They feel like the victim because you chose to break up with them. You chose to end this relationship. For those that had a relationship where you guys were living together, you may have kicked this person out of the house or told them to get out of your life. It was something like that. This is definitely giving the energy of someone that was very deceptive, very skilled, very strategic in every single thing they said and did, because they really wanted to paint this magical illusion that it had nothing to do with what you're talking about. I need to get some more on this. Why does this person feel this way? Why do they feel like they need to manipulate Gemini so much? This is very dark energy, guys. Five of Wands in the reverse, Two of Swords. Hmm. I really feel it because now they're feeling affected by the breakup. They didn't expect to have that type of effect of feeling low, feeling depressed, feeling sad. They don't know what to do. Their manipulation didn't work on you this time. You're actually ignoring their love offer, their advances. So I feel like there is a lot of you guys that are dealing with a massive manipulator, all because it's worked for them. It's worked for them to operate in this low vibrational energy to get what they want, but it's kind of backfired. So that's why I feel like they want to come back to kind of still feel like they have power and control over you and this situation. And a lot of them are going to come in as a Knight of Wands. Y'all know that energy, don't you? That's that person that comes in with a lot of passion. They come in and you have the best time of your life. But we all know the Knight of Wands is a fun time, but not a long time. Typically, depending on the maturity of the person, they can typically be people that come in today and be gone tomorrow. And I feel like your person's coming towards you because they find you very attractive. They find you very determined to go for your goals and what you want. They like it. It's like you pushing them away is a big turn on. And this is why they're the snake. They see you now as competition. They like, wait a second. Wait a second. How in the heck did Gemini try to one up me? Game on, bitches. That's what this person said. Game on. But it looks like you don't want it. You're over it. This is like my over it card. I'm so over this person, Meka. I'm not doing it. And you don't put this person in a very dark space because the game is on them now. Really, you're not playing a game. You're just tired of this person's games, period. Tower is going to be a shocker, this person. It's going to be a shocker that you're going to reject their offer and pour into yourself. It doesn't matter what tactic, what approach, what words, what manipulation. I think a lot of you Geminis, if this is your story, know exactly what I'm talking about. They're going to try every trick and manipulation and thing that they can do to get you to drop your guard. And so it's really sad. It's really sad. Yeah, Amir says being used for money by his third parties and being left because he's old and swear he's so sneaky and smart, but he met his match with me. I'm smarter. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about, you guys. You're dealing with someone who's probably used these old tricks up their sleeve with very low vibrational people, but you guys are very in tune with the BS. You know, you in tune with the BS. All right, so let's see. What do they intend to do next? What do they intend to do next? The snake. Okay, we have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. And we have the King of Wands in the reverse. Okay, all right. Why is that? Okay. They're going to hold off on coming forward because they don't really have the energy to really deal with this. They're kind of getting defeated more and more. You're kind of you're kind of putting them in a very dark space. This is someone that's getting their feelings hurt. So they don't want to continuously get their feelings hurt. You see what I'm saying? If they come forward recklessly, if they come in playing these games, you turn them down, it's like their ego goes down 10 points. Then they try it again, they go down more. They go try it again, they go down more. It's too much. Okay, tell me about this sun in reverse. We nosy. Why they so sad and depressed? Let's see. Poor little tank tank. Y'all done made the person sad. Oh, 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 they so sad because you're not providing for them anymore. You're not there for them anymore. They just want to talk to you. If I can just have a conversation, if I can just get to you. Some of you guys have them blocked. If I can just have an opportunity to mooch off you, use you. Yeah, I just want to talk to you. But this may be the end. Hmm. What advice we got for Gemini on this, even though y'all don't need it? what what advice we have for Gemini, even though Gemini don't need it? Okay, we have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse and the Two of Wands. If you continue to work on this relationship, you're going to do a lot of work without reward. Okay. You're going to be a part of a situation where someone's going to continuously make you an option. They're going to come in, use you, and make you an option. And, let's make things right, but they're still not going to choose you. And I think this person has a hard time coming forward to apologize too because they don't know what to say. So, what should Gemini do? We have the Page of Swords in the reverse and the Two of Cups. Be honest with how you feel. Many of you guys are kind of you want a relationship, but do you really want one? You know what I'm saying? And not to say with this person, but just in general. Because I think what this is about is being clear about what kind of partner you do want to attract. So you're not lying to yourself, so you're not denying yourself a real happiness and a real soulmate from coming in. I think you guys are stressed because you want love so bad, right? But you have to find someone that's at your level, somebody that you can really connect to, someone that won't keep you confused because love is not confusing. Love is gentle, love is kind. Love is everything that makes you feel so at ease and peaceful. So, Gemini, if this is your reading, continue to move forward, focus on your healing because no one deserves to deal with this. This person is going to continue to set out to manipulate and control because I'm going to be honest, I think this is all this person knows. They don't know how to be honest, they don't know how to express how they really feel. They like to bury all that stuff down in order to get what they want. So, please be careful with this. Please be careful. Mira says, Meka is the truth. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Big shout out to Crystal, y'all. Thank you so much, Crystal, for joining the Soul Tribe. That's what's up. For those that don't know, this Saturday, guys, we will be doing a exclusive reading for each of my Soul Tribe members on a live. So by joining the Soul Tribe, you'll get added to that exclusive reading. And there's other perks for being a member of the Soul Tribe. You get exclusive content, you get a chance to get free readings periodically on the channel. You get I think 20% discount on anything on my website. So you get a lot of cool perks about being a member. So definitely take advantage of that. It's still a work in progress as I'm trying to get things off the ground. I have a lot of great creative projects coming down the line for the channel as well as my exclusive content for members. But we are definitely off to a good start. Thank you all for all of my amazing members for supporting me. You guys know I work so hard to provide you content just about every single day. So thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. And even if you can't join the membership today, do know I see you. I see each and every one of you that come out and support what I do. And it means the world to me, even by just leaving a comment, by liking a video, and just by showing up to show your support. So thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. I really put a lot of energy and time, and it's a true passion of mine. So thank you. Cancerians are next. And for anybody that is interested in joining the Soul Tribe, I didn't put that blurb out there. You just click on the join button down there. That's how you join the channel membership. And I also have a link that I dropped into the chat. But if you're not interested in joining this at this time, I understand everybody can't do that, but it is, like I say, it's a great deal. So many great opportunities there for members exclusively to this channel. Okay, Cancers are next. Cancerians. I love you too. Thank you so much, Melly. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate you, Melly. All right, y'all. We're going to keep it rolling. Next, we have Cancerians. IDFW Brookie says, let's go. Patricia's here, ready for the Cancer read. All right, let's get it, Cancer. Delaney is Cancer Moon. I see you, girl. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Cancer. Cancerians, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, and the person they're connected to love. What is this person's true feelings for Cancer at this time? Y'all, you saw I shuffled the deck. Okay, we got self-indulgence, self-worth and value, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. Since this card just popped out the deck, it's telling me like this person is going to pop out after maybe having some time alone to really work on their shadow work. Give me some more on this, Snake. This person could have been very sly, very slick. And I think it's because they feel like you guys have a very strong soul connection or contract. It says soul connection, partnership, soul contract, life partner. But this is someone that didn't go about this connection the right way. And I think in your reading with the snake card, I'm getting more so like a spying energy, like they're watching you. And the more they watch you or think about you, or they try to be on this journey of healing, they're missing you more and more. Let's see what we got. How does this person truly feel about Cancerians right now? We have the Empress in the reverse. And then we have the Chariot in the reverse. Yeah, this is about somebody that's really kind of focusing on themselves. So your person could feel like they need to just kind of focus on themselves. They don't really have a plan of what to do next here. Why the Empress in reverse? Yeah, they just need time for themselves to get some more peace and groundedness. And we saw this in this card. It says self-worth and value, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. This person doesn't want to lose you though. That's the deal. It's almost like wait on me. They still want to fight for this relationship. So I'm just trying to understand, well, what does this person want with Cancer then? What is their true intentions? Ten of Cups in the reverse and Six of Cups in the reverse. See, here's the deal. They just are kind of like daydreaming. It's not giving me someone that's intending to really take any action or do anything. It feels more so like a solitude energy of someone that's just kind of like maybe watching you, seeing that you're pouring into yourself, you're nurturing yourself, and really leveling up to this Queen of Pentacles. And they say that's fair. That's what you need to do. But this person, they're just like running scared like a page, a child running away. And with Six of Cups, typically that is a soulmate energy or someone that you may have had multiple lives with. But I want to know why they're running away. Yeah, they're trying to recover and just move on from this. That's what I'm getting, like they're running away from this. For the time being, because I got the Death in the reverse. You see what I'm saying? How it's contradictory? It's basically making me feel like this is someone that just left the connection because they need to do some self-work, self-healing. They'll be gone for some time, but they don't plan to be gone forever. I hope that makes sense. So why is this Justice here? Okay. They're just not ready to love you. Yeah, they're just not ready to love you. They have a lot of shadow work, a lot of things that they exude out into the 3D that doesn't exemplify self-love and self-worth. And so the thought of coming back, working on this is very overwhelming for this person at this time. I don't know. I'm just trying to understand, why are they so fixated on your energy? Why is that? Let's ask that. Why is this person kind of still fixated on Cancer's energy here? Okay, we have the Seven of Pentacles and we have the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. You guys have had a lot of time invested in this relationship, but it just led to nowhere. And it may have had a lot to do with what this person did. Why didn't this relationship work? What did this person do? Page of Cups. And then the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So this was like someone's, again, another contradictory. They were staying stagnant in this romantic, lovey-dovey, casual. It's nothing more than just very basic, very simple. And for you Cancerians, you may have grown tired of this. And because they were operating in this way, for some of you guys, secretly, they could have also been exploring their options too. Yeah, to get attention from others. Yeah, this is someone that you had to cut off because they just were non-committal. Even though they don't want to lose you, but it's like, I want to have my cake and eat it too, because I'm just not emotionally present and available and vulnerable to love you, even though I feel this very strong connection between us. And it's unfortunate because this is almost like a self-sabotaging behavior. And if this is your story, Cancer, you know what I mean. How you can see how this relationship could have had potential, but as soon as they start pouring in, then guess what they do? They run off. They give and then they leave. They love and then they act like they don't want to deal with this. So it's just not fair to you. It's a very inconsistent connection. And it has a lot to do not with you, it has a lot to do with this person's inability to be able to fully surrender to how they feel about you. And it's very unfortunate. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. That's the main energies there. So mostly water and air is the main energies I'm getting. Yeah, that's the main energies, but it can be anything. Okay, we're gonna keep it rolling, y'all. That was a hard one to pick up and interpret because this person's energy is very contradictory. Like, I don't know if they have some type of disorder, like mental. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm being serious. Like, I don't know if they have some kind of imbalance or something. So it's very hard as a reader to interpret, but I get it. I think this is just someone that just was running away from their own feelings. It's very sad. All right, we got the Mighty Leos next. Mighty Leos are next. Thank you guys so much for coming to the live. Y'all don't forget to like the video. I do put a lot of time and energy into creating this content. And I always get so many amazing views from so many amazing people that do support the channel. But I also would really appreciate if you guys can like the video. That way it'll tell YouTube to send more people our way to get these messages. And not only that, it definitely is a way for me to energetically connect with you. Anytime you leave a comment, you interact in the chat, like a video, it's like I feel the energy. So it's so important. Okay, let's get it. Hey, Autumn Moon, how you doing? All right, the mighty, mighty Leos are coming through strong. Let's get it. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Leo. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that's connected to Leo in love and romance. How does this person truly feel about Leo? We have heartbroken, deeply hurt and sad, feeling lost, grieving and despair, breakup. This person, you and them, could be at odds with one another. There could have been some type of breakup between you two. And they feel very sad and lost because you put up a boundary. You said, not today. Boundaries and hurt, avoiding conversation, not dealing, still upset. I think this is both of you guys. You both are upset at each other for different reasons, but we're going to unpack it and see what that's about. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Leo's person that they're connected to in love and romance. What is this person's true feelings? Give me some more on their feelings. Okay, we have the Eight of Swords in the reverse. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. They're trying to get this negativity about this breakup, how things went wrong in this relationship out of their head. I feel like you've been a part of a very toxic cycle with this individual where they're constantly defending themselves, trying to make themselves seem like they didn't really do anything wrong. It's not their fault. Give me a chance, you know. But around and around we go. If you ever felt like this relationship never got better, it's because this person is refusing to surrender. They're refusing to change. So what do they plan to do next? We have Seven of Pentacles, and then we have the Eight of Wands in the reverse. Okay. This relationship's at a standstill. Yeah. This relationship is at a standstill, and it has a lot to do with this person possibly intentionally trying to confuse you. Let me get some more on this. Maybe this person's confused about, maybe they're confused about if they should love you or not. Let me get some more on this. What is this Ace of Swords in the reverse? Okay. This is somebody who has been in and out of the relationship, very reckless. And you could have been the one that is this Queen of Cups, very nurturing and loving. You could have been very much been in very emotionally invested, and there's no gender in tarot. But I'm getting a scenario of someone that took your love for granted. And they appreciated what you provided them. That security, that peace, that happiness, that love. And it was genuine, but they kept you confused because they were always running from this. They didn't want to listen. They were very stubborn. And this is somebody that was living like in a fantasy world. They were not in touch with your wants, your needs. And that's where all the issues kind of stem from. The inconsistency, the drama, the lies. It was a lot here for you, Leo, that did it for you. You just can't trust this person at all. With a high priestess in the reverse and the four of swords in the reverse, this person really has stretched you out about their secrets. Many of you guys didn't trust this person, so you may have found yourself looking over their shoulder, looking through their phone. Some of y'all could have been spying on them. So much confusion, you had to figure it out. But this person, all the while, is hoping you can be patient with them. Regardless of how they mishandled you, they're hoping you can be patient with them. Yeah. Evelyn says, tired of his games because you don't see positive changes. Your guard is up. I don't even want to see him because you need time to heal. Yeah. That's what I'm getting. This is you, Leo. Didn't I say this is you? You're like, not today. You got your boundaries set. You don't want to deal with this. You don't care if they're hurt. Let's see what advice we have for you, Leo, if this is your story. Alexis says, definitely was invested. I did it all. Never again. 10 of Cups in the reverse. Queen of Pentacles. The advice is nurture yourself. Nurture yourself, love yourself. Let go of the dream, the illusion that this person sold you. Because a person that's really serious about a relationship would not be in this energy. Be in and out, being for the streets, entertaining other people, being inconsistent. Someone that's serious about building a happily ever after with you would be consistently trying to pursue you, would be seriously trying to consistently build up the relationship to be something amazing. So you're definitely dealing with someone that I feel like is not going to give you the results you want. And that's what you have to run away from to save yourself in the end. It's too stressful to stay in this. And, your mental sanity, your peace is so important. In any relationship that doesn't have trust, it can't be repaired. It just can't. But I feel like for a lot of you Leos, you've kind of moved on from this because you may have felt this way. Could be another fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. And I got a lot of air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and Pisces. It's unfortunate though, because The heartbreak, I think, is for both of you, but for different reasons. And I think I said that before. But boundaries continue have to be set with people like this because they'll definitely break you down. They sure will. They'll break you down. Virgo's next. Everybody, don't forget to like the video and subscribe. Thank you guys, all of you guys that have been hitting the like button. I appreciate it. My mods, we appreciate it. We all work very hard to keep this channel going. Big shout out again to Lisa, T Rose, and all the other mods that come through to support the channel all the time that I come on to share these reads. Thank you guys so, so much. I really appreciate it, man. It's been bittersweet for those that are new here. I've been on this platform for almost a year. We're coming up to our 1 year anniversary very soon. And so I'm trying to think of something super fun and exciting for the viewers to partake in. So stay tuned for that announcement soon. But in the meantime, we're going to keep it going. Next, we got Virgo. Yeah, I agree, Aqua Vibes. Aqua Vibes said Meka has the best mods. I do. They're so kind, aren't they? Amazing. They really are. They're so sweet. And I am just blessed to have such amazing people to interact with on a regular basis, that's vibing high, that has a good sense of humor. And it's so crazy how we all can come together and connect and have very similar stories. Isn't that cool? So, yeah, it's amazing how, we just find each other. So, yeah, love it, love it. Okay, Virgo, let's see what we got. Thank you, Melly. Melly says Meka has a very soft voice. I love it. Yeah, until somebody pisses me off. No, I'm just like, oh, baby, when they make me mad, it's like, woo, wait a second. It's not so soft anymore. But thank you. You're so kind. Yeah, I'm just chill. I'm just like that blah. I'm that aqua blah. I just be chilling. Just be chilling. All right, Virgo, let's get it. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Virgo. Virgo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me a little bit about Virgo person, the person that's connected to Virgo in love and romance. What is the overall energy of their person's feelings for Virgo? Okay. We have the butterfly, evolving in growth, next phase, healing inner child, releasing the past. Okay. What else? We got separation. It says sadness, bitterness, missing you, thinking about you, uncertain future. This is kind of like a transitionary period between you two. I think there's been some type of separation going on. So if you guys are actually separated or you ended it, this person is feeling like you guys are just separated, but they're very scared. They're very scared. Let's see. Tell me more about this person's feelings for Virgo. Let's get some more on this, Spirit. Aha, look at that. The Lovers and the Reverse. And then we have the King of Swords. hmm This person may have really slept on this connection. They may have been someone that was non-committal. They could have thought the grass was greener on the other side, but they're wising up and realizing the error of their ways. Yeah. They want a new beginning after not being satisfied with these other options. So during the time you guys been separating, they definitely been looking for other people and all the while not wanting to commit to you. So do they want to commit now? What is this Ace of Wands? No, I think this is just somebody that still wants to see where this thing goes. And they're going to stay true to who they are. I don't think this is someone that wants to change their ways quite yet. The only thing they want to change maybe is letting go of these other options to come towards you for the time being. Something happened recently where this person found out that you were maybe out exploring your options. Or they're fearing that you're doing that, something like that. Either this person sees it or they think that you are. Doesn't mean you are, but that's how they feel. This is how this person feels. Yeah, they think you're getting together with other people. And so it's kind of putting this person in a very panicked state, Virgo. It doesn't sound like a typical Virgo to me, but that's what they think you're doing, okay? They think you're out exploring options, hooking up, partying, doing all kind of stuff. I don't know, Virgo. I don't think that's you, but that's what they think. All right, what does this person intends to do next? We have the Four of Cups in the reverse. And we have the Five of Wands. You know, I really feel like this person intends to be in a space of wanting to come back, still not having the most positive outlook on what can potentially occur here because they think it's going to turn out into some type of fight between you two because they know you want something long term. They know you want a committed relationship, something solid, but that's not what this person's looking for. And to make a long story short, the only reason why this person is coming back is because I really feel like they miss you. But the future of this relationship is definitely uncertain. They don't know what they want. Yeah, with the Ten of Swords in the reverse to the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, this person doesn't want it to end, but they're going to continue to breadcrumb their way through because they still want you to be theirs. They still want a relationship. They're scared you're going to get away. They're scared you're going to get away. They're scared that you're going to find someone else. They really think you're outside, laying it low, spreading it wide, doing you. And I think that's further from the truth. Let me ask, what is Virgo doing? I think y'all in hermit mode. That's what I say. Y'all going to work and going to the house. That's what I say. But let's see. What is Virgo up to these days? Okay, Nine of Cups in the reverse, Queen of Cups. You're trying to get your emotions in balance. This person did a number on your emotional state. So you can get back out there and have a solid new beginning with someone else. You just kind of regret it wasn't with this person. But you deem this person as a player, someone you just can't trust. So you just kind of regret it. But I think a lot of you guys are just working on your healing and your emotional state. I'm getting that. Yeah, you want marriage, you want something stable, long term. You don't want no player. You don't want somebody coming in today, going tomorrow, not taking love seriously. You don't want that. You want someone who's going to be loyal, who's going to be um, someone you can rely on, that's responsible, that you don't have to look over and tell them how to be. They should just know these things. But this is someone that's very immature. So You're just not talking to this person. That's why they're spying on you and assuming you have someone else. But I don't think that. I think you're just minding your own business and drinking your water. I don't see you talking to other people or anything like that, other than some of you guys are preparing to. You may. What is this Ace of Pentacles? I think you're mostly focused on your work, to be honest. Yeah, you're not really taking action on it, but you're hopeful. A lot of you guys are not taking action to date, but you're hopeful. Which I like. Taking your time, Virgo. Very good. What advice do we have for Virgo on this? Four Swords and the World in reverse. Straight to the point. If you stay in this cycle with this person, it's going to continue to stress you out. It's not healthy for you. It's almost like saying you're going to go backwards in your healing journey. And it wouldn't be healthy for you at all, considering the work that you've already accomplished so far. Yeah, you need to just be patient with the process. So if you feel like you want love, but you don't feel like emotionally balanced enough to handle rejection or handle someone that's just not a good fit for you, be willing to be patient with the process. Some of you guys may need to really go towards letting go of the negative thoughts surrounding love and this past situation, because I really am getting a lot of like new beginnings coming in for you, Virgo. It's just a matter of when are you going to be ready to take these offers, but I see them coming very soon. Like you're almost there. Something really solid, whether it be a career, love, something solid's coming through for you, which I like. Okay, we're going to keep it rolling, y'all. We got Libra next. Libra, Libra. Don't forget, guys, to like the video, show your girl some love. Let's make sure we don't bash other signs, guys. Be nice in the chat. Be nice. Every zodiac sign has high vibrational qualities as well as low. So everybody is not perfect, you know, except for the Lord, except for God. Okay, Libras, let's get it. Trying to shuffle the cards a little bit in between to make sure the energy's reset. Been feeling like we've been getting a lot of similar messages. So I'm trying to just hopefully mix up the cards a little bit more so we get the most accurate readings. But we're going to go ahead and get started with Libra. All right. We got Christina, Sharon, represent for Team Libra. All right. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. How does this person truly feel about Libra, the person that the Libras are currently connected to in love and romance? Look at that. We got soulmate, soul connection, partnership, soul contract, and life partner. I also have love call. It says expressing love, messages of love, thinking of you, and informing you. Okay. So this person wants to let you know that they feel like you are their soulmate. They feel a deep soul contract. They feel like you guys have a very strong bond that can't be broken or denied, even if they've tried it. Something's very special about you to this person, Libra, and they want to talk to you. Y'all know that song? Come and talk to me. I really wanna hear. Can I talk to you? I really wanna know you. Come and talk to me. They want to talk to you. They want to express some love. Give me some more on their feelings here. Uh-oh. Knight of Wands in the reverse. But the King of Pentacles. Okay, in reverse. That makes sense. So this is like a player that don't want to let you go. Some of y'all may know this person to be this way, but it seems as if they're trying to use more of a responsible approach moving forward. They want to be more responsible for you so they can get what they want. What do they really want from Libra? What are they coming back for? What do they really want deep down? To talk to you. Come and talk to me. I really want to know you. Can I talk to you? Yeah, and they're burdened because you may have them blocked. Or you may have it very hard for this person to contact you or come towards you. You've made it very difficult and they're just burdened by this. Tell me more about this Knight of Wands in the reverse, though. Oh, y'all, the card done fell in the flow. And I don't know where it is. Hold on, y'all. I got to get up. Oh, my gosh. I hate when this happens. We're going to find the card, y'all. We're going to find the card. Dang, y'all, where'd the card go? Oh, your person's hiding from me now. Your person's hiding. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I want y'all to see me. I got my bonnet on. I got my pajamas on. Got my fuzzy socks on. I'm looking crazy today. Okay. Woo! Had to wash my hair. It's a Libra. I don't need y'all to see me. Y'all got a glimpse right there. Look at me. Y'all see me in a corner? Y'all see me in a corner? Hey, Libra. Can y'all see me in a corner? Hey. It's the Geek Squad. It's Meka, the Geek Squad. I got my glasses on. Uh, okay. Back to the read. Back to the read. Okay, here's the deal. This was on the floor. I told you they hiding. This person doesn't want you to know they still want to be single. That's why it was a whole act of Congress. That makes sense. This person was trying to hide the truth. They didn't want me to tell you this. That they want to come in and treat you like a fun time, not a long time. But at the same time, they still want to live a life of a single man or a single woman. Tell me more about this Nine of Pentacles. But don't want to let you go. Does that make sense? Y'all, these people be getting on my nerves. That's too much. Okay, let's keep going. So what does this person plan to do next? We have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. And we have the Devil in the reverse. Look at that. How hard is it for them to release their toxic ways? It's so hard. If this person was a player, if this person was in and out, it's so hard. It's so hard to release their toxic ways. Let's see why. Oh my gosh. Because they're a page. They're a page. They really want to defend their position and let you know that they're trying. But this trying and this effort of trying to change, to me, is not good enough. To me, this is Meka standards now. I don't think that's good enough. Yeah. And I don't think you playing with them. That's you, Queen of Swords. They know you mean business. You want marriage. You want stability. You want a real connection. You don't want somebody coming in playing this hot and cold in and out player energy. But this person knows, like, they played themselves. They can't find anything better. They know if they lose you, someone else is going to snatch you up. And that's what they're scared of. That's exactly what they're scared of. What advice we got for Libra on this foolishness here? This person's full of games, y'all. Oh my gosh. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Three of Wands. Don't work on it with this person. Wait for the right one to come on in. You feel me? Fall back and wait on the right one. Even though you know this person hurt your heart, and it's going to break your heart to do this for many of you guys, because I feel like at the end of the day, this person could have even chosen someone else over you, or you may have felt that way. That's not everybody's story, but that's what I'm getting. You may feel like at the end of the day, you never feel like you're a priority in this person's life, but you guys have a very strong soul contract, but it's not um, a contract of love. It's a karmic contract to be a spiritual lesson, to teach you more about loving yourself, respecting yourself, and only getting what you actually deserve and not falling for anything less than that. Yep. It's time to have a new beginning and manifest what you want in your life. But I believe if you're just patient with the process, your ships will come in. You will find your person. It's just time to love yourself for now. Okay, it's time to be selfish. Put you as a priority first, which is really good. I love that. Could be Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, a lot of fire. Pisces, and earth signs. Yeah, a lot of fire and earth. That's the main energies. So that's Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay. That person can have that predominantly in their chart somewhere, or you can. It'll be your reading. Happy birthday to, I'm not even gonna attempt that. R&R. Y'all see it on the screen. Happy birthday, love. Happy birthday. I really hope you do something nice for your birthday, okay? Even if you don't do it today, maybe this weekend, enjoy it. Enjoy your special day. Happy birthday to you. And happy birthday again to all of those beautiful and handsome Tauruses out there celebrating birthdays very, very soon. Much love, much love. Wishing you all, yes, Mel. Wishing you a lot of happiness, health, and prosperity. Yes. Scorpio, you're next. Don't forget, guys, to like the video, show your girl much love. I would really appreciate it. I do spend a lot of time to put together these lives, and it really would mean the world to me if you guys can show your support by liking the video. Also, don't forget on Thursday at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, your girl will be doing an all signs read that you do not want to miss. It will include a mini read, and if you are really smart, you're going to go ahead and pre-book so you can go ahead and get added to that list. There's only a few spots available, and it's a first come, first serve basis at the rate of $20 per question. And it's a great way for my amazing viewers to get their dying questions answered, whether it be love, career, life, advice, what have you. I always say these are general readings, so these messages may or may not resonate with you, but booking a personal is the best way for me to tap into your unique situation and energy. So that's what I have coming up. So check it out, you guys. It's going to be a lot of fun. And again, we're going to go to Scorpio. Any Scorpios in the room? Scorpio. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Where you at? All right, Scorpios, let's get it. Hey, Shamika. How you doing? Good to see you. Hey, Shay. How you doing? Neen. Kristen, all the Scorpios coming in to get all of the CIA, FBI evidence. Y'all know Scorpio gonna figure it out, baby. And I know, because I'm a Scorpio rising. I already know what it is. Y'all gonna figure it out, honey. Okay, let's see what we got today, Scorpios. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me a little bit about the person that's connected to Scorpio in love and romance. How does this person truly feel about Scorpio at this time? We have keys on a ring. Ugh. Many options, unconventional, one night stand, string along. Here we go, y'all. Get your wine ready, Scorpio. Get your wine ready. Here we go. And we have the snake. Competition and enemy, the other woman looking over your shoulder. Okay. This person could have secretly been putting you in competition with other people, and you may have not realized this. Some of these options or the other option may be very aware of who you are, Scorpio. And it may have a lot to do with if you and this person could have like broken up or been on a break or what have you. They definitely could have went out and found someone else to entertain them, and they tried to say, oh, poor me, I was with this Scorpio and this Scorpio did this to me and did that to me, and how they go on and on and on and on and on. Okay, all right. But here's the deal. It's almost like not only does your person secretly keep tabs on you and look over their shoulder because they also know that you may be watching them. But I feel like for this person, they know that the other option may be watching you too. If that makes sense for some of you guys. We're gonna get some more on this. This is a lot of layers to unpack. So let me take my time. Spirit, tell me a little bit about this situation here with Scorpio and their person. How does this person truly feel about Scorpio? Six of Cups in the reverse. Nine of Cups. This is somebody that's really creating their own unhappiness. If this person is with someone, I'm here to tell you, Scorpio, they don't want to be with that person. They don't. The only reason why they're there is because they do not want to take accountability or ownership for all of the past drama that occurred between you two. Yeah. So this person goes off and gossips about you to their friends, their family, these third parties, and they're so convinced that this cycle is not over. Because the truth is, you are their wish fulfillment. They're just very stressed about how to make this work because they know they have to come in and do the work to fix it. So they could be like actually getting advice from these other hoes. They could be getting advice from their family, their friends about this cycle with you. I want to get something on this keys on the ring. Spirit, tell me a little bit more about that. We're going to get to the bottom of this tonight. The Emperor, the Ten of Swords. Okay. This is somebody that thought they were in control of you, the situation. They thought they were really doing something big. And they thought they can run off, have these other options, end things with you, and then eventually you'll start reaching out or talking to them again. They just really thought they were hot shit. Yeah, there it is. Knight of Wands. They thought that they could, do what they wanted to do and you would just go right back to them. But then you showed them you not the 1, 2, 3, 4, or the 5 to be messed with. You feel me? Because you probably gave them a piece of your mind. And this person's finding this very deep-seated internal battle of being frustrated, angry, pissed that you're not cooperating with them. This person thought you would fall to your knees and beg them back or chase them. And it looks like you are not on that time. Okay. You're not on that time. So they're kind of in a dilemma because they feel like an idiot. This person is very cocky, a little bit too arrogant to believe that Scorpio is going to chase them after playing games like they wanted to be single. So you let them go for it. You want to be single? Go for it. It's a go. And I'm going to be single too, right, Scorpio? You going to be single? We both going to be single. We all single. Y'all, what the heck is going on in this reading? Spirit, give me some more on this food. What is the snake? 5 of Wands. Yep. So now, when we're talking about this competition, they've created some mess that they need to get under control. They feel stupid by even getting a third party or other people involved in this relationship dynamic, because I think what ended up happening was they realized that in order to come back to you, they got to drop this third option. They can't keep juggling or trying to figure out who they want to be. You ain't on that time. You ain't on that time. So it's like, listen, if that's what you want to do, it's a bet. Now this person's like, wait a second. I got to drop this other option. I got to come through, because I'm missing out on a golden opportunity with my Scorpio. I really like, seriously, the energy is very cocky. I think it's very cocky. Seven of Wands in the reverse. Okay. Why that? Why the Seven of Wands in reverse? If they come back, Scorpio, they're probably going to give you this big spiel of why they had you waiting, why they didn't come back sooner. But I don't think they're going to be totally honest with you. They may give you some mess about they had to find themselves, or they had a lot of stuff going on, just something very surface level I'm getting. But the truth is this person does miss you. They do want to be with you. They made a bad choice. They shouldn't have gotten all these people involved. And it's just kind of like one of those situations that just got kind of spiraled and got out of control. It kind of spiraled and got out of control. So what are they going to do next? And then we're going to get off of this read. Two of Swords. And we have the Star. They intend to try to fix this, but they don't know how. So they are really trying to be more wise with their approach coming towards you. They're trying to be more calculated with their forward movement, but they're also very humbled and insecure now. This went to a very cocky sucker to somebody that's very timid and scared to approach you. But they may do something like a message, something in time and at some point. Because I think right now they're at a distance because they're kind of almost waiting for this thing to kind of die down. to die down or to simmer down. I'm getting that significantly in the reading. What advice we got for Scorpio on this? We got Page of Swords and Four of Swords. Spirit is saying you really just need to kind of like let this relationship rest, focus on that, and then get back out there and find something else. You may not know where you're headed next, Scorpio, or who's going to come towards you next, but it's worth the risk. If you just clearly like rest, contemplate, think about what you want, and then try to manifest it into your reality. Because I think deep down, a lot of you guys want happiness, you want love, you want something solid. When you do get out there, Spirit is saying you will find out that you have a lot of options. You just have to take the risk to let this one go. If that's something you want to do, of course. Okay, we got Aries, Scorpio, a lot of fire, Aries, Leo, Sag, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Cancer. That's the main ones. That's the main ones. Yeah, Shay says, for me, she's been blocked, that person, for her own sanity and health. Very good. Very good. Because it's too much. It really is. It's like really ridiculous. Vanessa says, Libra, yep, sounds about right. Doesn't want to commit, but will never let go. He has a hoe. Oh, he's a hoe. I thought she said he has a hoe. I mean, he probably could have one, but no, you said he's a hoe and in and out. That's what I'm getting. And a lot of times, when you have these people that are not committal type, they want to hold on to you because they don't want anyone else to have you. But that's very selfish and that's not right or fair. You deserve your freedom. If they want to have their freedom, great. You want to have it too. You only deserve the best. You only deserve the best. You're welcome, Shay. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, we're going to keep going. We're going to keep going. Sagittarius is next. Saggy-waggies. Where you at? Any Sagittarius is in the room. Thank y'all so much for coming to the live. Y'all go ahead and hit the like button. It's 100. Look, it's 100 of y'all in the room. And I only got 100 likes, but I know it's been more than 100 people in the room now. Come on now. Come on now. Show your girl some love. Leah, what up, girl? Good to see you. Good to see you. Representing for the Soul Tribe with her cute crown on. All right, let's get it. Saggy Waggies. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me a little bit about the person that's connected to Sagittarius in love and romance at this time. What is this person's true or raw feelings for Sagittarius right now? We have date. Okay. Get back out there, meeting new people, setting a date, dates online. Okay. That can be a couple of things. Hold that thought. What else we got? What is date? We have girl with a snake. Charmed or use, enable, and boundaries. Is this somebody who is very charming, like a Casanova, very lovey-dovey, have a way with words? can really get you to drop your guard. And I'm getting whoever this person is has a way about them where they feel like if they just come in with the right approach, they can charm you into their web. I don't want to say web of lies, but I'm getting like their illusion, the web of their illusion or the dream that they're selling, something like that. Very charming, but not the best intentions. Give me more about this. King of Wands, yeah. Yeah, this is somebody that wants to let you know that they're very frustrated, that their efforts are going unnoticed. This is someone that's trying to take action towards you. They see you posing a big challenge of not letting them talk to you or something. Yeah, they want to take you on a date. They want to charm you. They want to love you. Tell me about this. But you're blocking their advances. Maybe because you know this person can be a charmer. They can be very slick with it. But look at that. With the Knight of Cups to the King of Pentacles, I really feel like this is somebody that's coming in order to benefit off of you. It's a bad offer. The truth of the matter, you're this person with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. I don't think they're going to make the effort to give you more than just like dates and fun times. What is this King of Pentacles? They're going to be very generous, by the way. I'm getting like giving you gifts, giving you something extravagant in the beginning, but it's not going to last or something. Yeah. This is somebody that is also more focused on material things like their career, their stability. They don't want to move on from this if you've tried to end this relationship. But I'm seeing like this person is single and they want to come towards you. But be warned, this karmic lesson has not been learned by this person. Whatever they have done to you, I feel like they're just going to repeat the cycle. Okay, let's try this. What is this person's intentions moving forward with Sagittarius? What are they intending to do? Queen of Cups, Two of Wands. They're very unsure like how to feel about you two at this time because there's a lot of tension, a lot of fighting, a lot of arguing. It just seems like you guys are at odds. So it's really hard for this person to trust this relationship, trust this connection, if you aren't willing to drop your guard or not be combative with this person. I don't think they believe this relationship can become anything more than just something like very casual, like dating, hanging out. And they intend to pursue it in that kind of way, if that makes sense. They're just lazy. They want minimal effort with the most reward. Does this person have a lot of love for you? Of course they do. They do. But they don't want to put in the work to meet your needs, your wants. It's giving like almost like a very selfish, self-serving energy, this one here. So they intend to just kind of give you breadcrumbs. Any advice for Sagittarius if this is their reading? With the Five of Cups in the reverse to the Eight of Cups, Spirit is saying like you're dealing with someone who is like an avoidant attachment style, okay? And these type of people are very dangerous to deal with because they're not in tune with their emotions. And I feel like this is someone who's running from their feelings because they don't even know how to be emotionally present and vulnerable, you know? So it's very much possible this person here will eventually do the same thing again when you start putting the pressure on them to rise up, be better, show off more, do more, be more mature. It's almost like they run as soon as they get deeper and deeper in love, and they go run off to get attention elsewhere. Then they gossip, then they drink, party, whatever, and then they feel bad about what happened. And then guess what? They come back because they start missing you again. See, as long as people are giving to this person, whether it be money, stability, anything that's going to be about material things, if that makes sense. That is what this person really thrives on. They love to see people who are in their life that's providing for them, that's supporting them, that's there for them. But then you get the shorter end of the stick with this breadcrumb energy because this person's lazy. They don't want to put in the work. They like the fun side of the relationships, like the dates, the schedule relationships of two adults having relations. They enjoy that part. They enjoy the attention. But what they don't like is when you start putting the demands on them to give more effort, more energy, more practical things. So it just never really works for you two. And that's what Spirit's kind of warning you about. But of course, you have free will. Could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, a lot of fire, and a lot of earth here. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. No, that's water. Water. So I'm getting fire, water, and earth. Let's just say that. Fire, water, and earth. And most of it here. Yeah, that's most of it here. It can be any sign though, of course. All right, that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. Let me know if it resonates. You know, it's funny. It's really funny. These people, they leave, they regret leaving, they want to come back as soon as you feel like you're finally moving on, only to bring you down even more. And then the cycles are on repeat, right? Don't allow yourself to fall for the traps of the charmers, right? The charmers will come in and definitely get you to try to drop your guard and your draws, but don't fall for it. Capricorn is next, y'all. Any Capricorns here? Any Capricorns? Don't forget, you guys, on Thursday, your girl will be back doing an all signs read. And in that all signs read, we're going to be also including a mini read for all of you guys interested in booking. All you got to do is click on the link. It'll take you to my website, $20 per question. I'm also doing a special reading for all of our Soul Tribe members. So if you're a Soul Tribe member, I will be doing a general reading and an energy check-in on you for all of each individual Soul Tribe member. That's going to premiere Saturday at 12 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. Let me get a sip of water, y'all, and then we'll start the Cappy read. Got my water here, so. A lot of Capricorns representing. I see y'all. I love it. I love it. I love it. Hey, Fred. How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Nina, hello, hello. Cece came right in time for the goats read. Drew, and we have Beauty by Sue. Okay, Capricorns, let's see what we got. And Nina's here too. Glad to hear you're doing well, Fred. Thank you for joining us. All right, Capricorn, let's see what we got. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me a little bit about the person that's connected to Capricorn in love and romance at this time. What is this person's true feelings for Capricorn at this time? We have Sword and Rose. It says clarity and truth, revelations, honor and protection, determination. And we have karmic relationship, resentments and triggers, perception, intensity and letting go, and turmoil and fleeting. This energy here, it really gives off the impression of someone that knows and recognizes that this is a deeper relationship than that meets the eye. This is more so a spiritual lesson for both parties involved, okay? Um the truth is there's love here. The truth is there's a deep soul contract here, but it was not in a way like you thought. It's more so in a way of you two learning from one another. So let's look further into this, what this is about. Tell me more about this person's feelings here. Page of Wands in the reverse and Ace of Cups in the reverse. This is somebody that was running from offering you anything solid. They were running from their feelings, running from their emotions, being very reckless in their energy, in and out, here today, gone tomorrow, and being very stubborn about this. They really didn't want to offer you this because I think this person likes to be able to kind of run free and do what they want. They don't like to be, tied down and committed. This is a very selfish person. I'm also getting very greedy person. And they also have a huge ego, very huge ego, where it would take the act of Congress for this person to take any type of accountability for anything that they have done. So if you've called this person out on something, they would never admit they're wrong. They would never apologize. They would never um, make the effort to work on it because they would feel weak. They would feel like, oh, you have a upper hand on them. But the funny thing about it is it's kind of eating them alive, the guilt. The guilt for them is, why didn't I work on this when I had a chance? Why didn't I work on this when I had a chance? I was being silly. I was being reckless. It's possible that Capricorns moved on from me. It's possible that Capricorn's out here dating other people, connecting with other people, and it makes this person feel very much defeated. There's a lot of things that went wrong in this cycle you guys shared with each other. This was somebody that was selling a lot of dreams but wasn't delivering on the promises. And they were studying you very heavily too, by the way, to kind of know how to keep you confused with their lies. They may have made a lot of promises to you that never came to reality. If this person had a third party, I feel like they don't want to be with this person. They'd rather be with you. That's for somebody. So what do they plan to do next? Yeah, they're going to take a break from entertaining other people and really think deeply about the error of their ways. They know they've been very toxic. It's all coming to light. Let's get some energy spirit on this devil card, this four source of the devil. Seven of Wands in the reverse and the Seven of Pentacles. It's almost like this person's realizing, like I said, that you slipped through their fingers when they had a chance because they were being very low vibrational and toxic. This person could have um, drugs, alcohol, sex, whatever. They have something very toxic and low vibrational with the way that they're operating. And it's triggered a lot of insecurities within this person now that they have lost you or are losing you. It's a lot of manipulation, I feel like, went on here in this relationship in the past. And they are really being very self-reflective. And that's a good thing. They want to make amends, though. They don't want to fight and argue. They don't like this tension. It triggers them, makes them very anxious and stressed. But they can't shake it. They can't shake the idea of what all this means. Does this mean I lost Capricorn forever? That's what they're asking themselves. What have I done? You know, that kind of stuff. Yeah, they want to come back. They want to come back and start another relationship with you. All right. So what advice do we have for Capricorn on this? Ten of Wands in the reverse and the Two of Wands in the reverse. This person is very much in a space of just not really knowing what to do. They're burdened, they're stressed, they miss you, they want to come back. But Spirit is warning you that this is someone that has had a habit of possibly multiple times self-sabotaging this relationship because they're moving out of a lot of manipulation. And even if they're not necessarily wanting to do that for the time being, I don't think deep down you want to talk to this person or deal with them for your own sanity. You know, I wouldn't, to be honest. Anybody that has this very low vibrational energy typically takes a long while to address those demons. It's not something that's going to just go away overnight, okay? But they're very hopeful. And that's what Spirit needs you to know. Like, you're dealing with someone who's living on a hope and a dream. It's almost like they're in a fantasy world. They're not in touch with reality or something. Again, it's that ego, though. That ego is the big issue here. So ultimately, I think you need to realize that it may be more of a burden than a help to go towards this. And it may impact your finances as well. So yeah, it's very unfortunate, this person here. Very unfortunate. PG says, I hope they improve in their life. I can't and won't handle the constant chaos in my life due to their low values and vibes. Despite telling them and moving on, they are constantly chasing. Yeah, they are. They are. It's again their pride and ego. I really feel like Capricorn, if this is your reading, you're dealing with someone that doesn't like to feel defeated. They like to feel very much in control and respected by you. And so they're going to definitely try their best to get you to drop your guard and be empathetic to them and welcome them back, and that's going to boost their, it's going to almost feed their ego even more and make them feel really like, yeah, I'm in charge. But this is a false emperor energy. They're not really an emperor. They just feel like they are an emperor when they're able to get you in a space to drop your guard. So yes, be careful with people like this, y'all. Please be careful, because this is who they really are. When I clarify, tell me about this false emperor spirit. I got the Knight of Wands in reverse. That's who they really are. They're a knight, and not only that, they're very in and out, and they play a lot of games. You know what I'm saying? And that is not okay. But they're always living on a hope and a dream that you'll take them back, and that is a no. You got Capricorn, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. That's the main ones. It could be anybody, of course, but that's the main ones, y'all. Okay. We're going to move this thing on to Aquarius. Aqua Gang. Any Aquariuses in the room? Any Aquariuses? Melly wants everybody to know, dear Soul Tribe, I am homeless, still grateful for everything. I don't need no pity party. It's all spiritual lessons. Love you all from the bottom of my heart. Oh, I pray, Melly, that whatever you're going through right now, that it's only temporary. And I pray that soon you find shelter, peace, and whatever got you there, I hope that you can rise above that. We all go through some of our darkest hours in our life, whether it be in love, finance, health, mental, spiritual lows. And in our darkest hours, those are the moments that we're able to have some of the most successful outcomes if we hold on to that faith. You got to hold on to that faith, and you got to hold on to that fight. Once you let go of that fight and that faith, then you've been defeated. So I pray that you find strength and the courage and the hope that things will get better, because they will. But you have to believe it. And of course, life be lifing. So there's a practical parts there. You do got to put in a little work, but things will turn around for you. So I pray for you. And I thank you so much for joining us wherever you are, sending you lots of love and light. And I hope things turn around. It's hard for a lot of people these days, man. Even people that have successful careers, homes, clothes on their back, food in their stomach. I think all of us have something that we can always improve for ourselves, whether it be our love life, our spiritual walk, our health, the way we carry ourselves, the way we think about ourselves. All of that is so, so important. And sometimes we put so many other people and things before ourselves. And one of the biggest things that I say that has motivated me to start this channel was to motivate so many people around the world to practice more self-love and self-care. So that way you can exude more divine energy, that you are whole and solid in who you are, and you exude that energy outward. So more high vibrational energy and things of abundance and love and peace come to you. Because there is definitely something about that person who's vibing high versus that person that's vibing low. And it has nothing to do with how much money they have in their pocket. It has everything to do with how they see themselves and how they see the world. So I really hope that, you all really think deeply about one thing that you can work on for yourself and keep working on that goal. Educate yourself. There's so many resources out there. We have the World Wide Web. You can Google stuff now. You can watch YouTube videos now. You can learn so much from so many amazing, knowledgeable people, but you have to be open to learn. So at some point, y'all, Look, at some point, I'm going to turn this channel around and start spending some spiritual knowledge to y'all and do some other cool things. But I got to get my life together, y'all. It's a lot, What you guys don't see is that behind the scenes, when I'm not doing lives with you guys, I'm actually doing personal readings. And whether it be video calls, whether it be um, pre-recorded readings, then on top of that, I have a couple of other businesses, or I should say streams of income that I'm working on and that I'm doing. And then I have my main job. Then I'm a single mom, right? And then I'm still trying to have a social life. So you can imagine your girl is busy. But when I talk about this is my passion, it is. And so that's why I'm here. And I really appreciate those that have reached out to share their stories and talk a lot about how much they have learned and grown from some things that I've shared on this channel throughout the year that I've been here. It means the world to me, but it also has taught me a lot of things about myself and things that I need to self-reflect and work on too. So it's like we're learning together, right? We're learning together. We're learning together. Fred says, Meka, absolutely. If we're not becoming a better version of ourselves than we were yesterday, than we were yesterday and not uplifting someone each day, we are not serving our purpose. Correct. I think sometimes like I say, a lot of us that watch this channel, and I say this because I do the readings, I get a lot of like selfless energy. A lot of you guys are very selfless people. Little sunshine, don't get blocked today. And because you guys are selfless people, you sometimes forget about yourself and you get wrapped up in these cycles of people, whether it be your family, your children, your spouse, your friends, whoever that come into your life and they expect you to show up for them, but where do they show up for you? Something to think about. And then in your darkest hour, when you need someone the most, would they be there? The ones that would be there to support you, that got you, that's never going to leave you astray, that can be that shoulder you can cry on, your support system. Those are the ones you want to hold on to. But some of us be holding on to that narcissist. We be holding on to that user. We be holding on to that abuser. We be holding on to that person that be just take. And then they keep taking, they keep draining, they keep hurting, they keep bringing you down. And then you wonder why, after that relationship is over, or after you disconnect from that toxic relative or whoever this person is in your life, you feel so much peace. You're like, I can breathe, Lord, because you forgot about you. So collective. I'm gonna get to the Aquarius and Pisces read, but I really want you guys to think about that. I want you to really evaluate all of your relationships in your life. And I want you to think about how these people have positive impact in your life. What can they provide you? And it doesn't have to be monetary. When people hear provide me, they think automatic monetary. But that's not what I'm talking about. Because relationships, let's be honest, let's call a thing a thing. A relationship is a transactional experience, right? So if you're with a partner and it's not transactional, meaning you guys are not getting a reciprocal experience, then you in a relationship by yourself. If you got that friend that always have their hand out saying, I need, I'm in a pinch, or, I need this, or I need that, and you always there giving to them, guess what? What about when you need them to give to you? I ain't got it. I can't help you. It's just something to think about. It's just something to think about, because a lot of us are very selfless people. We're people pleasers, right? We're empaths. We're kind. We're generous. We have good intentions. But this is where you have to really reflect and think about everybody not having the best intention at heart for you. And where do you draw that line in the sand to say, okay, this is my boundary that you may not cross? Because if you cross this boundary, that means, guess what? You don't have any more access to my life, because we can talk about it now. You cross it one time, I'm gonna let you know how that makes me feel. And I'm going to talk about what I expect. Ladies and fellas, when you're in a relationship and someone crosses that boundary after you warn them and you had a serious conversation and said, this is a boundary, this is a trigger, this is painful, please don't do that, and they do it again, it's time to go. It's over with. They don't respect you. People make mistakes. I'm not saying as soon as somebody makes a mistake, you should just be out the door. I mean, we got our non-negotiables, but you have to be willing to walk away, especially relationships. You got to be willing to walk away when somebody disrespects you. Otherwise, it's going to be that tower moment after tower moment after tower moment. You're like, why is this not getting better? Because in your mind, you're holding on to the illusion and praying that it's going to become a reality, when in fact, the facts are the facts. This person is not what you think they are. Okay, I'm gonna get to the aqua read, y'all, because it's getting late. Sorry, y'all. I get on tangents sometime on this channel. I just need y'all to be patient with me. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. I haven't been on a tangent in a while now, but we're gonna time step it for those that really want to hear that message again. It was a good message. I needed that friendly reminder too. I can be very generous too. And it's just nature. When you're a kind person, you can definitely forget about yourself. And the older I'm getting, the more wiser I'm becoming of this, and recognizing that, hey, I got feelings too. And my feelings are valid. My feelings are valid. And I deserve to feel good, just like she does when I'm around him, just like he does when I'm around him, just like they do. I deserve that feeling too, you know? So thank you for those that enjoyed it. Thank you, Fred, for your insight and your wisdom as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, Aqua Gang, let's get it. Typical Aqua statement. You know, Aqua be full of fun facts. There we go. All right, that was a fun fact for the day. Fred said, Meka, it was needed. Thank you. You're welcome. You're very welcome. And Beauty by Sue says that definitely was. Thank you. Thank you guys for being patient with me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you guys for those that have no patience. I just ask y'all, please don't keep the chat clear. Don't be saying ugly stuff. Because I have people that, as you can see, that want to hear the message. So be nice, okay? All right. Aqua Gang, let's get it. Okay. Well, see, I already know Fred's Aqua. I should have known. Aqua be knowing the truth. He know I'm speaking some truth. Folks not ready for it. They not ready for it, Fred. They ain't ready for the truth. All right, let's get it. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me a little bit about the person that's connected to Aquarius in love and romance at this time. How does this person truly feel about Aquarius? We've got shock, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, transformation. It's a shocker. Y'all ready for what they shocked about? Thank you, Fred, for joining the Soul Tribe. That's what's up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We've got coffin, new beginnings, liberation, reborn, and transition, tragic endings. Oh, Aquarius. This person didn't really think you and them would have this ending. It's really feeling like a relationship dynamic of two people that really did have love for each other. But this is also someone that was really convinced that you would always stick around. I really feel like your person is recognizing how tragic of an ending it really is because this is not what they wanted. Not at all. I think this new beginning is you. And a part of me feels like that whole spiel that I just gave before this aqua read, for some of you, there could be some messages in that. So go back and rewind the tape and look at that. And for those watching the recording, it's time stamped right before the aqua reading. Okay. Let's see what this is about. Spirit, tell me a little bit about this person. True feelings. Give me some more on this about their feelings for aqua game. Three of Pentacles. And the Ace of Wands in the reverse. This person is stalling because they expect you to be cooperative with them. They want you to put in the work. They want your generosity. They want what you bring to the table. Sounds familiar? While they offer you just a page. This is a classic case of someone that expects you to be that generous humanitarian spirit. Give and give and give, pour and pour and pour, do and do and do. But yet, at the same time, them giving you very little. That's not right. Tell me about this Page of Pentacles. For some of you guys, this person could have had a third party that they were entertaining that they ran off to because they felt like you were being very selfish with your energy, with your generosity. Maybe there was a point in the turning point in this relationship where you may have just not given as much as you were at some point, and then this person just start panicking and just kind of ran off. But they see you as their happily ever after, their home. You guys could have lived together. They see you as refuge. If there was a third party, I don't really feel like this person really respects this third party. How do they feel about this person? Um, I think this person doesn't like to apologize, period. I think their pride and ego is so high, and this sudden change that has occurred was so unexpected that they don't even have a plan of what to do next. They know they need to apologize. They know that's what you're expecting, but at the same time, they're very triggered. A lot of fear, a lot of anxiety. They've been humbled. I really feel like this is someone that's definitely keeping a very close eye on you, but they're also not taking any action because they're trying to protect their own feelings. They don't want to be hurt any further. Let me get some more on this. What is this person doing now? Are they planning to return? Like, what are they trying to do here? We have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. And we have the Two of Swords in the reverse. The idea of holding on to you is driving this person crazy because you're making it so hard, I'm hearing. They know they would have to let go of any third parties or any other things that got in the way of this connection in the past. And it's just overwhelming. This is the energy of like, they're just having anxiety, panic attacks. They're just like, listen, maybe I just need to make amends. But then at the same time, like, what are they doing here? They're running out of options. This is somebody that doesn't have, that's single with no options. Oh, Lord. I feel like this is somebody that has a very fickle way of going about this connection. Some days they want to come back, and then others they don't. I'm getting some days they're like, okay, I'm going to call Aquarius. I'm going to work it out. I'm going to say something. I'm going to do something. And then the next day, you know what they do? No, no, I'm not even going to do that. No, I'm sure I can find someone else. I'm sure I can find someone better than Aquarius. I'm not even going to worry about it. Then they go out there and date. They find out there is nobody that's better than Aquarius. And it's like, oh, okay, so maybe I should go back to Aquarius. And then the cycle repeats. And so imagine if you're this person, okay? Oh, in between, they're watching you. Like Cassandra, their person is in a white car with dark tints peeking. I really feel like this person in between is kind of like hurting themselves because deep down, they have a strong desire to be with you. But the sad truth and the sad reality is this person is blocking their own happiness because of lack of self-awareness. I don't even think this person knows what they honestly want. We got King of Pentacles and Queen of Cups. Okay. Hmm. This is a lot of people in this reading. I don't even have the energy tonight to unpack all this. Let's just say, let's just say that you and this person had a very toxic bond. You were connected to this person because you were very much in love with this person, right? And this person was very much connected to you because of what you provided them. A home, stability, refuge, peace. And you're trying to break this toxic relationship because it's gotten out of hand, I'm hearing. All the while, this person is having withdrawal symptoms and they're feeling like, oh, it's too much. That's the best way I can kind of like read the energy, okay? So I don't really foresee this person taking any action other than looking at you. With the strength to the 10 of cups in the reverse, it's so hard for this person to have the courage, have the strength, have the balls to repair this screwed up relationship. All the while, down at the ranch, they can't stop thinking about you because you are their wish fulfillment. But they wouldn't tell you that. Again, lack of self-awareness. They don't even know what love, this is somebody that probably doesn't even know what love is. They probably never have experienced this kind of connection and it kind of confuses them because they're probably so used to being in very surface level connections. And they actually did like you, Aquarius. I really feel that. That's why they're really struggling with this and they won't let this mess die. What advice we got here? Four of Wands, Five of Wands. I think this person is going to continuously fight for this connection because they do want commitment. They do want to be with you, but they're fighting an internal battle between being the family man and being the player, being the housewife and being the hoe. I got an angel on one shoulder and a devil on the other. What do I choose? Do I choose the mature route or do I choose a low vibrational route? I don't know. That's where your person is, Aquarius, and Spirit wants you to know that they're stuck in between the two. And they're not really doing anything about any of it because of pride and ego. It would make them look weak. It'll make them look like you won, that you were right, all of that. And that's ridiculous, but you know, there it is underneath the deck. You already know you're dealing with a Knight of Wands, aka somebody they can't be still. They running around doing what they do. So, okay, that's the read. That is the read. A lot of water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, a lot of fire, Aries, Leo, Sag, some air. It could be any sign, Aquarius. I think your person at the end of the day, most definitely probably was a fire sign. A lot of passion that they have for you and love. Fire, water. Okay. We're going to keep it rolling, y'all. Last but not least, we got Pisces. Any Pisces in the room? Any Pisces? Again, thank you all so much for coming to the live this evening. Don't forget that on Thursday, your girl will be doing all signs as well as mini reads. So if you're interested in getting a mini reading, all you got to do is click on the link that's located at the pinned comment. You could also find that information in the description box below. And if you're watching the recording, you can see it in the pinned comment below too as well. But it is $20 per question. However, if you do join the Soul Tribe, there is perks such as random free readings for you, including other perks that come along with it. Click the join button. You'll see all that information there. One other thing I will say too, for those that don't know, all of my Soul Tribe members that are watching, you guys will get a free personalized reading from me this Saturday at 12 o'clock, every single Soul Tribe member. So if you would like to be a part of the fun, just click on the join button, join the Soul Tribe before Saturday at noon, and you will be able to get your personalized reading from me, exclusive only to Soul Tribe members on the Soul Tribe member page, I guess we'll call it. It's exclusive video for just Soul Tribe members to check out. And it's going to be live at 12 o'clock Central Standard Time for those Soul Tribe members that want to catch it live. Either way, if you're not live, you don't have to be there. It's just going to be a general reading for you. It will be time stamped. Your reading, your personal reading will be time stamped. So I look forward to it. It'll be a lot of fun. Pisces, let's get to Pisces. Thank you all so much for being here. Remember to hit the like, and if you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe. And also, don't forget to check out my website, Meka Divine Spiritual Guidance, for all of your personal reading needs. I also have ebooks. I also have a bunch of other stuff to check out on there. So yeah, check it all out. Y'all know where to find all the details in the description box below. All the important links are there. Pisces is next. No, Fred, I'm gonna do yours. I'm gonna do yours. You're a Soul Tribe member. You're a Soul Tribe member. You get yours done too. It's no extra work. I want to do it. It's my gift to say thank you guys for supporting the channel. It's all good. I don't have a lot of Soul Tribe members yet, so that's why it's not a big deal at all. Truly. Yeah, I enjoy. I enjoy. All right, Pisces, let's get into it. But thank you, Fred. Unless you just don't want it. But I'm gonna do it anyway. That stubborn Aquarius. Oh, those Aquarius be so stubborn. Oh, that humanitarian spirit, Fred. You're so sweet. All right, Fred. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Okay, Pisces. Let's see what we got. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Pisces. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Pisces, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that's connected to Pisces in love and romance. What is this person's true feelings for Pisces at this time? We got backstabbing, heartbreaking pain, separation and loss, deception and lies, shocking attack. Oh, buddy, this person feel like you backstabbed them. How dare you, Pisces? How dare you? And it was all in the name of healthy choices, self-love, self-care, being happier, love and life. Yeah. You may have even told this person this. You may say, hey, I have to move on with my life. I got to make healthier choices. I really just need to allow myself to move on from this. But they are kind of like projecting their toxicity onto you and saying, you backstabbed me. How dare you, Pisces? Let's get some more on this. Let's get some more on this. Tell me more about this person's feelings for Pisces. We have the Five of Wands in the reverse. And we have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. This person wants to like call bygones bygones. They do not want to go back and forth with you anymore about this fighting and bickering and arguing or whatever. They're going to pretend that's the case, but they really, this is probably a very confrontational individual, but they're going to just play nice to kind of like sweep stuff under the rug. And do know this person is stressed about telling you all the things you want to hear because that's what they plan to do. Why is that? Let's ask that. Why does this person plan to play this manipulative tactic game of, I'm not going to be honest. I'm just going to tell Pisces what they want to hear. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse and the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. They really feel like this relationship dynamic between you two is kind of at a standstill. And for a lot of them, it's impacted them. They could have been reaping off the benefits of you. So I really feel like there's something here about what you were giving this person. It made them feel very comfortable. They could have felt very comfortable by what you were providing them. So keep that in mind. And that's the backstabbing energy that we were picking up. You know, no matter what this person is doing, it feels like this is somebody that always has some type of clever excuse as to why they do what they do. So strange behavior. But be prepared, y'all. Be prepared, Pisces. When this person come back, they're going to put on the Academy Award Performance of the Century. You feel me? It's going to be some BS, man. I got to get some more on this. What is the deal with this person? How do they really truly feel? Because I don't even see any cups here. Like, this is not really feelings to me. This is more so like beneficial. It's like conditional, it's beneficial, it's strategic, but it's not really feelings. And that's very bothering in a love reading. What the heck? Spirit says that's the truth, though. You see how Spirit got to you, but it's the truth that this person is full of crap. They can't be trusted. That's why. It's almost like Spirit is saying you can't trust this person. You may have realized this about them based on their behavior in the past anyway. Some of you guys could have been dealing with a player, someone in and out, somebody high energy, and always chasing the next come up. Is this someone that put a lot of value on money, greed, instead of love? Very emotionally unavailable. What is this healthy choice? I think that's you, Pisces. We got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse and the Eight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, it was a healthy choice for you to just cut this person off. You stopped investing, you stopped giving, you stopped pouring into this relationship. It came to a staggering halt. You stopped. You stopped. You said, I'm enough. Boop. You just cold turkey. I'm getting like, bloop, cold turkey. And it pissed this person off. They pissed. Well, so what are they going to do next? Five of Cups. And Five of Swords in reverse. This person is going to basically like give you some type of sob story, I feel. So you can feel sorry for them. And have empathy. Don't be fooled if this person tries to project everything that just occurred between you two on you. Like, well, I wouldn't have done this if you wouldn't have. I wouldn't have, I wouldn't have done this. Like, check out that post I put out there on manipulation. I feel like this is somebody that's trying to project all the reasons why. But the real truth is underneath the deck is they're not emotionally fulfilled. They're not getting their emotional supply. This is like an energy vampire. They just suck you dry emotionally. They suck you dry financially. And then they leave you drained. And then guess what? They leave, find other people, then they come back. And they could be doing this while you guys are in a relationship. So what does this person want out of this relationship with Pisces anyway? That's what I want to know. We got death. And we have the Emperor in reverse. This person wants to change the energy of the vibration up a little bit. They want to get control back of you. They feel like you're out of control. So, of course, they're going to use a lot of emotional and mental manipulation. Get in your head, like I said before. Highly manipulative individual to get what they want. There it is. Okay. It's repeating the same thing. It's repeating the same thing. So, I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. They may even come in with a little magic stick or magic poom poom to get you to drop your guard. Don't fall for it. What other advice we got for Pisces on this? We got the King of Wands in the reverse. And we also got the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Stop giving to this person. This is you. You're very self-sufficient. You have a lot to offer. And I think like you don't even know your worth. Or at least you're giving off that impression if you keep pouring into someone who mishandles you the way this person does. Spirit is just warning you that this person's going to keep coming in and out very randomly. And you're dealing with an avoidant. They don't want to take responsibility for anything. They want to avoid anything that's going to be more mature. Surface level connections, benefits of a relationship, getting what they can get. Man, that's the time this person's on without being cooperative. And you only deserve the best, so don't fall for that. But I do hope this reading does resonate with you, Pisces. Let me know if it does. Leave me a comment down below, especially if you have a story to tell, because these kind of energies right here, how the heck you gonna be backstabbed, but you're the one causing all the pain? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. All right, y'all. That is the read. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you can, leave me a heart emoji down in the comments after we close this live to let me know that you were here and you would like to be in a running for a free personal tarot reading. Don't forget to like the video before you step out. I would really, really appreciate it. Thank you to the new Soul Tribe members for joining, and thank you all for joining and tuning in tonight. Thank y'all so much. And please, please, please make sure that you check out my website for any of your personal reading needs. And do know that the biggest value that I have on the website right now is live. It's up and popping. Go ahead and click on that link. Check it out. $20 for a mini read. You don't have to be present at the time of the reading. And it's probably one of my best sellers alongside my emergency and my love readings. So take advantage of it because it does sell fast. And I'll see you guys on Thursday. I'll try to come on Wednesday, but I have some business I have to handle Wednesday night, but we'll see. I may pop on depending on how I'm feeling. If not, I'll see you guys Thursday night. Take care of yourself. Sending you all love and light. Good night. Namaste. Thanks for watching, y'all. Bye.